All right. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at the 42-inch OLED 2022 version, the C2. This is a 42-inch though, but overall, same thing. It's just a C2 OLED. Today we're going to be just talking about my first impressions, my thoughts, and everything that I feel like you should kind of know before you jump into buying an OLED, especially if you're going to be utilizing it as a monitor. Honestly, before we even get started, I don't have much bad to say because it's really a great set. But I truly just want to talk about some of the things that I really enjoy, and then maybe one or two things that I don't like, which is kind of hard to find, but there are some that we don't like. So starting off, as you can see, we're playing a little God of War, but the picture in this for gaming and truly just for browsing the web, because of the inky blacks of an OLED, it's just an experience that you're just not going to get anywhere else. One of the greatest things about this television is the black levels, and that just truly shines on any size screen. But if you're sitting super close to anything, it just makes it even more effective. It's truly an experience to be had, even if there is reflections and things like that. Sometimes it's just a treat. But before we get starting into everything, let's just go over some of the things that this thing can actually do. Starting with simply the level of features this thing kind of has. So the one thing I like about this thing the most is the game optimizer mode, where it literally has a feature for everything that you may need. I'm talking VRR, FreeSync, G-Sync. I'm talking black levels. I am talking fine-tuning colors. I'm talking about everything you can need. Low latency mode. Everything is in this one little quick menu option, and honestly I feel like they did it the best. They were able to figure out a way to make something simple for the user, and this is the best way they can go about doing it. It does have a PC mode, so when you're plugging in your PC, it has that mode as well. Truly, they kind of the same thing with the game optimizer and the PC mode. They kind of do the similar things, but overall, just having all of these features, having the ability to split screen and have two of the HDMI 1 or HDMI 2 showing at the same time, all of these embedded features are just truly shows that LG kind of goes above and beyond, and they know people want to use these things as monitors, which is really great. Even if you're not using it as a monitor, it's just cool to have a split screen, the capability to honestly have two things going at once and you can see both. That's a cool feature to have. One of the other things that I really enjoyed about this television is just the color level, the details, the everything that you always going to love about an OLED. But now it's just heightened for me now because I've had an OLED in the previously. I had a 2017 or 2016 OLED LG. I had bought a Vizio OLED back in 2020, and now I've purchased this one. And every time, it's always the same. The black levels are great, the color and everything. But this one here, it's just brighter. I honestly am kind of blown away by how bright it can get, but it's not. It's obviously not a Samsung. I have a QLED downstairs in the main living room, and it's not going to get as bright as that. And that is the first concern. Is just that it doesn't get as bright as I would want. I do have it at 100% peak, and you have to literally turn off the energy saving mode to get it to 100% peak brightness on the levels. So there is some unfortunately some downsides to owning an OLED, but the picture, the quality, everything that they kind of build into this thing outweighs it. Especially if you're in a dark room, you can control the lighting. You're not going to have an issue. Like I said, when I was talking about the reflections, it's simply because I'm sitting so close and I have a lot of things in dark mode, or I forget what they call it, but it's basically dark mode for my browser and everything that is always kind of on that black. is always black. So my screen, at least, and a lot of portions of it is always black. So I can't see myself and sometimes see those reflections, but never a bad thing, especially when you're actually watching content or gaming. You can't really see that. It's a really good coating for reflections and trying to minimize it, but you know what you're getting when you kind of come into OLEDs. It's a mirror effect at points. Um, but yeah, those are the cons. Like I said, reflections and simply, yeah. I mean, I could try to make up something else, but it's just really the the level of quality on these things. It's just, it far outweighs the cons, and it is such a better experience to the competition. Obviously, I have never used Sony's, but LG been in it for a long time, and I don't feel like I have to, honestly. I mean, there's a point in me where I want to try every OLED that's out there on the market, but I'm totally fine with LG. I have been for a very long time. And yeah, I think first impressions wise, you can obviously tell I enjoy it. It's just really seeing what it can do in the future and how we can actually, the longevity of this thing. This item was $799 for a 42-inch, and as of now, that's kind of a good deal, to be honest. These are normally 1,500. It was on Black Friday sale for $799. I think that is that is pretty much the most worth it purchase I've probably had in a while. Um, Outside of the Steam Deck, it's just that it had everything you needed. So if you're looking for something that can do both, be a monitor and be a gaming screen for you, an actual television for you, something that you can enjoy content on and enhances that content, then this is the one for you. It's a no-brainer for me. It just depends on your setup and how you want to, how comfortable you are with a 42-inch screen staring you in the face. I'm very much so comfortable. I don't have any issues with it, and that's why I like it. But that's pretty much it for me. I want to thank you guys for watching as always. If you enjoy the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any thoughts, just leave that in the comment section below. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.